Hey there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and I know that your girl was supposed to put out a video on last week, but I just got a little bogged down with some projects and some other things that I've been working on for Q4, so I apologize. But today I am coming to you with another video tutorial. This is kind of like a quick tip, and this is something that I have been using that has been working really well, and it's been saving me a lot of time and helping me to really edit and customize things very quickly. And that is basically importing files into Canva and then customizing Creative Fabrica KDP templates to publish on Amazon KDP, you know, as far as journals and planners and anything that basically you can think of. So before I get off into this video, I'd love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Like I said, I hope that this video is helpful for you and all of that good stuff. Now, before we even get off into that part of the video, I wanted to just, bring something to you guys' attention. For those of you that are interested in getting access to Creative Fabrica, they still have an awesome sale going on. I did and get this myself, or invest in this upgrade or this all access pass myself, where you can get access to Creative Fabrica and everything on it. This is the graphics, the fonts, the classes, every file that they have, the KDP templates, for just $79.99 a year. This is a steal because you can get access to everything for just $8 a month. So for those of you that are interested, this is going to save you a whole lot of money, and I think it is well worth it, especially when it comes to if you're publishing on KDP and just publishing print on demand and things like that. So for those of you that are interested in taking advantage of this, you can click the link below. I am an affiliate for Creative Fabrica, but I do use them. I talk about them all the time, and I'm going to be talking about them today in this video. Now let's get into this video. Okay, so like I said, guys, this video is going to be all about how to basically upload templates into Canva as imported files and then customize them to your liking. So I have been doing this, and it has saved me a lot of time. So basically all that you're going to do is, just depending on whatever template it is that you want to upload and customize, you're going to first come over to Creative Fabrica, and then in Creative Fabrica you're just going to look for it. So for example, if you wanted to create a planner for Q4 or something like that, then what you can do is come over and you can just type in something like 2023 planner. I don't know if maybe it's an academic planner or something like that. So we'll do academic planner. Okay. And so what you'll do is hit enter to run a search for this. And then over in here is where you can come and you can actually start to look in some of the different planners that they have here. They have a lot. And like I said, I know that there's a lot of people that don't like, using files from Creative Fabrica. I, on the other hand, am not one of those people. I believe in being resourceful when you can, and just making sure that you modify the heck out of everything that you use to make it look as different as you can. Okay. You don't want things looking the same. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to use this one right here, this is a 2022-2023 academic planner. You can see here it's gotten a lot of good reviews. So let's take a look and see what this looks like. Okay, so this is really nice. So this is something that you could potentially look at and use. And I think this is really good. This is very nice. Very nice. Okay, so once you find a file that you want to customize and use as a product, you're just going to go over here and click on download, and it's going to download the file. Okay, so it's going to download the file. Now, after the file is downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and open up the file, and I want to make sure that I look for the PDF of this file. So it looks like it only has a PDF. Now, normally when I download files from Creative Fabrica, they have multiple files. They'll have like a PNG, they'll have a PDF, they'll have, a PowerPoint, just depending on the creator. But this one only has a PDF, which is perfect because this is what we want to import into Canva. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract this to my desktop. And then I'm just going to give it a new folder, 2022 to 23 academic planner. So it should be now on my desktop. Okay. Now we're going to come over into Canva. And then what I'm going to do to import this file is I'm going to go to create a design. And then over here to the right, you're going to see the button that says import file. So I'm going to click on import file, and I'm going to go to the desktop. And then I'm going to go to the folder which has the 2022-2023 academic planner. I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to go ahead and click open. Now what Canva is going to do is you're going to start seeing the import happen at the bottom of your at the bottom of all of this stuff right here. And sometimes it works really great, and sometimes it doesn't, but here lately it's been working really well for me. So it looks like it is working. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the file to see if it's imported correctly. Fingers crossed it does. It's been working pretty great for me, and so I've been pretty happy with it. And let's do a drum roll. Ding! Yes, it worked. Yay! This looks great. Okay, so we have 160 page planner, and this is a 2022 to 23 academic planner. And so this is where you start making all of the magic happen. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the grid view, and we're going to take a look at this to see how everything is looking. As you can see, they did a really good job with putting this planner together. There's a lot of information in this thing. So, you know, you're definitely going to have to go in and do quite a few edits, but that is okay because, again, that's what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to this. First things first is I'm going to start changing up all of this. Like, I don't want this graphic around here, so I'm going to remove this. And then this says academic diary. So I'm going to start changing up some of the fonts. So you can see here, you can start clicking into the fonts and things like that to change these up. So this font here, I'm not even sure what this is. So this is Open Sans Condensed or something like that. So one of the first things that I do to really start changing up things is I start changing some of the fonts. So you can come over here into Canva, and you can kind of start looking into some of the fonts and things that they have. So they have the youngest script. So this actually looks really pretty for this. So this is an academic, and it says a diary, but this is actually a planner. Okay, so this is an academic planner. And let me go ahead and zoom this in a little bit more. And then it's for 2022 to 2023. I'm going to change that font as well. One of my favorite fonts to use sometimes for different projects is called Cardo. It's a it's a script font, I believe, and I just like the look of it. Okay, but I can actually use something a little different. I think I'm going to use Josephine Sans Bold. Nope, I don't want to use a bold font. I want to use something that's a little bit smaller. So maybe I'll just do Open Sans. Okay, so we'll just do Open Sans for now. And then maybe I'll decrease this a little bit. Okay, now there's that. So that's changed. Now I'm going to remove this because I like to put this planner belongs to on a completely different page. So I'm going to remove that. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring this down a little bit. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to find some kind of icon or element to put in the middle of this planner. Okay, in the front page. So I'm going to go over to Elements. And then maybe I'll do, let's see here. What can I do for a planner? Academic planner. If this is a planner for a floral planner for a woman or something, or just some kind of planner with cute little doodles in it, then I'll just look up some doodles. So I'll look up floral doodles. I like using these in some of my designs. So I'm going to go over to graphics and let's see here. I'll do flower. Let's do flower doodles instead of floral. Okay, so here's some cute things that I can use. So we have here, this, we have this. I kind of like this a little bit. So maybe what I can do is, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'm going to put a border around this. I'm going off the cuff, guys, but I'm going to put a border around this, and then I'm going to put some of those flowers inside of the border. So to do that, I'm going to go over to Elements, and I'm going to go over here to See All, and I'm going to find this square to border this page. So I'm going to put this here, okay, and then I'm going to bring this in, make this kind of thin, and then I'm going to make this as a border to the page, put this here, put this here, okay, and then I'm going to spread this out. Okay, so that should be good. Now I'm going to change this to black, of course, okay. And so then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the flowers in the border. So here's a trick for you guys, a design trick that I learned. I forgot who did this, but I'm gonna put the flowers in the corners of this page. So what I need to do is I'm gonna have to put some squares there and turn them white. So what I'm gonna do is, where is the square? Where is it? Where are you? Right here. So I'm gonna find this and I'm gonna drag this up, put this over here in the corner, and then I'm gonna turn this into white. Okay. So basically it's giving this effect, right? That there's nothing there. You see that? Pretty cool, right? I learned that from somebody, I can't remember. So then I'm gonna do the same thing down over in here. Okay. So it did that in the other side. So now I'm going to go back to elements and I'm going to find the doodle of the flower. And then I can just kind of put that in the corners here. So you see what I did there? It's just a little design hack for you guys that you're getting for free. Okay, so we'll put this in the corner as well. And it just kind of makes it look like, you know, let's see here. Probably need to make this a little bit bigger. Yep. To make this fit. Okay, so there you go. So I think that looks pretty cute. And then if you want to add another flower, a bigger one or something in the middle, you can do that, or you can just leave it blank, or, you know, however you want to do that. Okay. All right, so I like that. I think that looks pretty cute. So let's go to the grid view, and I like that. So that's the first page, okay? So now we're gonna do the second page of This Page Belongs To. So the font that we've been using for this right here is Open Sans. So I always like to stay consistent with my fonts. So I'm just gonna go to text. I'm gonna go to add a text box. And in the middle here, I'm gonna do This Planner Belongs To, colon. And I'm gonna of course make this bigger because it's way too small. So we'll make this about an 18. And then I'm gonna change this to Open Sans. And then I'll just probably bold one letter in here to make it look a little unique. And then I'm gonna add a couple of lines under here. So we'll do this. Okay. And then I'm gonna duplicate this, bring this down, and then there we go. So then I'm gonna highlight this, okay, because I don't want these lines to be that thick. I'm gonna go here to the line weight, to line style, and then I'm gonna change this to around a 2. Okay, so we have our planner, This Planner Belongs To, and then I'm gonna add the flower doodle under recently used over on top of this to kind of match things, okay? So that's that. All right, so there's that. And then now we get into the meat of the planner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna remove this. And so what you can do to make your planner a little different is you can actually add like maybe something like a little quote over in this corner right here on this page, and then start, kind of doctoring up some of the other pages. So for goals this year, instead of doing this font here, let's see, what font do I want to use? I actually want to use that cursive font that I've already used, or you can do something like My Goals. So we can do, let's see, change this to Open Sans, and then I'm going to left align this. Okay, and this is pretty big. Okay, so what I can do is do something like this. And then I can change this from just the regular Poppins font to the youngest script, which is something I've already used. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just trying to make this look as unique and different as possible, right? Because I'm sure some other people are going to have this same template. And then maybe what you can do is you can, maybe, I don't know, capitalize this or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to leave it smaller because I like the way that this looks. So My Goals this year. Then I'm going to highlight this entire group of text, and then I'm going to group this. Okay. All right. So there's that. We'll bring this over. And then again, like I said, what you can do is you can either put a really pretty flower in the corner, or you can put a quote, whatever it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep in theme with the doodle flower that I've been using. So I'm just going to put this over here in the corner to match with some of the other flower that I've been using. And then maybe I'll put like maybe 2 or 3 or something to kind of make it look, a little unique. Okay. And then I'll make this a little smaller. So you see that? And I think that looks really, really cute. So there's that page. And then here's the calendars for 2022. So I'm going to delete this. And then what I can do, of course, because again, I'm keeping in theme with the fonts. I want everything to look the same. So I've been using Open Sans here. So I'm going to use Open Sans. And then for the other fonts down here, I'm going to use Open Sans as well. Okay. And then so it's going to ask me, and this is what I do like. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but whenever you start changing fonts around with Canva, they've updated it to where if you go over to a font and you change it, okay, I'm going to click Open Sans. There's going to be a button that comes up at the bottom that says, do you want to change all? And I'm definitely going to do that. And this is a huge time saver instead of having to go through and click every single font one by one, or every single text element one by one. So I'm going to go ahead and click change all. And then this should change all of the fonts. Okay. Now you may have to come in here and kind of, reposition things and stuff like that, but that's okay. So then you can just come in, you can center, and then you'll have to kind of clean up some of the text or whatever in the calendar, but that's okay. So you just do that. And then you may have to, kind of tweak some things a little bit because it's not perfect, but it still is a time saver in my opinion. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to paste this here because this is the Monday, Tuesday, and then you may have to come in and line these up. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yep. Friday, Saturday. Okay, there you go. And so you would do the same thing from here. And then what you can do is, of course, if you wanted to make this a little smaller, which I would actually, because this is kind of big, I'm going to make this into maybe a size, let's see, 18 or something. And then center this text and then take this extra space out. Okay, I'm really messing up some stuff now. Okay, so we're gonna delete. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so January, and there's a lot of space in here. So we'll do 0 for the space. And then what you can do is you can actually set this to a capital, to capitalize this. But you kind of get my drift, okay? So you would do this for all of these, right? And then what you can do is bold, right? So you'll do January. Actually, I like this as a regular font. Okay. All right, so you could do this for all of these, and this is still the wrong font. So let's go to Open Sans. Okay, so there's January. You do the same for all of the rest of the months. And then you kind of go through and just continue with doing this, doing these modifications throughout this file. Now, I will say that it may take just a little bit to get everything looking right because this import tool is not perfect, but it still is a faster and easier way to go in and to basically do some updates and some modifications to these files to make everything look as different as possible, right? So this is where you, again, can really start having a lot of fun. You can start removing elements. I really do like that they've taken a lot of time to put this thing together, or to put this planner together. So I would just come in here, change up fonts, add some cute little borders, add cute little icons or elements and things like that to it to make it as different as I can. But I think that this is definitely a really a job well done. So for important dates, maybe you don't want to put that over on the edge. Maybe you could put it in the middle, and that changes it up. And then again, come in and start changing up, some of the sizes and things to some of the fonts, and just adding different elements to it to really make it, stand out. And, that's what you can do. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys, some things that you can do to come in to, kind of modify and edit and customize these different files. Okay. Because I'm not going to go through and do the whole thing because it's 160 pages and that's quite a bit. But this is pretty easy. I've done this for quite a few files and they came out looking really good. And it's a huge time saver, especially if you have a Creative Fabrica account. So like I said, it does take a little time, but it is worth it. And then once you're done with making the modifications here and things that you want to your files. Like for this page, I would of course take this off, and then you can bring this down. So you could do week 36, or you could do kind of what I did initially. You could change this to this font week, and you see what I did there, 36. Okay. And then what you can do is just kind of, again, come in and change everything up, and you're good to go. And so once you're done with making all of your changes and you're happy and you're, happy with the way that things look, once you're ready to download it, you're just going to, of course, download everything as a PDF print file. So we'll go to PDF print. Okay. And then you're going to make sure you go to CMYK, which is the best for, it says professional printing, for uploading to Amazon KDP, for the interior, things like that. And then you're going to make your cover file for this academic planner or for this planner, and then you should be good to go. But again, like I said, this has made it really, really easy for me. You can do this for logbook interiors. You can do this for planner interiors. You can do this for almost any interior that is available over on Creative Fabrica without having to start over. Now, another thing too is that Canva also does have interiors that you can use as well. So for example, if you didn't want to use this page that says my goals for this year, maybe you wanted to make something a little bit more custom and different, what you can do here is, you can actually come over to templates, and then you can just type in planner into Canva. And as you can see, Canva has all kind of other templates that you can use for things that you don't want to use that come with this planner to really change things up. So as you can see here, they have my goals for this year, right? So this is the page that comes standard with this planner. But if you didn't like this, what you can do is you can just basically go here, click add a page. You can bring this up, and here is a goals planner that comes in Canva, right? So you can click on this, and I'll actually like this one a little bit better than the one that comes with that planner. So you see what I did there? So you can definitely mix and match. And so what you can do is basically you can just come here and you can use the same font. You can type in or use the youngest script, and then you can change this here, and then you can do my, goals this year, and this is a completely different page. You can make this smaller, right? Okay. And then here again, you can change up the font from Lato to Open Sans. Click change all, and that's going to change everything. And then you can go through and just change up all of the colors and things like that. So it turns this to black, turn this to black. Okay, and so on and so forth. And then you can even highlight the back of this for this pink. You can change this to maybe like a black, and then you can change this font color to white. So you see what I'm doing here? Basically, I'm mixing and matching and just doing things to try to make this as different as possible. And like I said, I actually do like this one as a goal setting page versus the one that comes with this one, my goals this year, because this is breaking things down by month by month. Okay. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys some different things that you can do to come in and import files, doctor up things, even mix and match with some of the templates that are available in Canva. I know that I kind of went through this kind of quickly, but I just wanted to give you guys just a little brief overview of some things that you can do to make your products or some of the templates that you download from Creative Fabrica truly unique and make them your own. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'd love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. I hope you guys are, staying safe out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and have a great day. Okay. Cheers. Bye.